Hi everyone. So today we're going to be doing chapter 4, linear equations in two variables. We're going to attempt exercise 4.1. It's a relatively short exercise, extremely basic, shouldn't give you much trouble. But in case you're looking for the solution, I have gone ahead and solved these questions. So let's go right ahead with question number 1. Now question number 1 says the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation in two variables to represent this statement. Alright. So to start off with, what we're going to do is we'll let the cost of the notebook be equal to x. This can be x rupees, x dollars, whatever you wish. And we're going to let the cost of the pen be equal to y. So now that we have established and defined what our x and y is, our two variables, let's go ahead and write the equation. So it says the cost of a notebook, which is x, is twice the cost of a pen. So I can write x is equal to 2 times the cost of pen, which is y, giving me x is equal to 2y. And we can represent this in its standard form by bringing all the terms to one side, and it will give me x minus 2y is equal to 0, and this is the linear equation in two variables in its standard form. Now we'll move on to question number 2. Question number 2 has 8 parts, and it says express the following linear equations in the form of ax plus by plus c and indicate the values of a, b and c in each case. The first part of question number 2 gives us 2x plus 3y is equal to 9.35 bar. The bar is over the 5. Now, in order to represent it in its standard form, we need to shift all the terms to one side. So we can write this as 2x plus 3y minus 9.35 bar is equal to 0. We shifted the right hand side term on the left hand side. And now if we see this and we compare it to our equation in its standard form, this clearly shows us that a is equal to 2. In this case, it's the constant next to the x term. B is equal to 3 and C is equal to minus 9.35 bar. And that's the solution for part 1. Part 2 is x minus y by 5 minus 10 is equal to 0. Now this is already in its standard form, or I can even write this as 1 into x minus 1 by 5 into y minus 10 is equal to 0. And writing it this way just shows us very clearly that the values of a, or the coefficient of x, is 1. The coefficient of y is minus 1 by 5 and c becomes minus 10. That's a constant in this term. And that's how we solve the second part. The third part is minus 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. Now moving all the terms again to the left hand side, we get minus 2x plus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Again, it's fairly easy to see. A over here becomes minus 2, B is equal to 3, and C is equal to minus 6. We come to the fourth part. The fourth part is x is equal to 3y. Again, when I shift all the terms to the left side, this becomes x minus 3y is equal to 0, and we can get the values of a, b, c as well. However, I'm just going to rewrite this to make it a little more obvious. 1 into x minus 3 into y plus 0 is equal to 0, and the reason I write it like this is so that it's easy to identify. A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to 0. The fifth part is the equation 2x is equal to minus 5y. Again, as usual, shifting the terms to the left hand side, we get 2x plus 5y is equal to 0. This shows us that a is equal to 2, b is equal to 5, and c is equal to 0. The sixth part is the equation 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now we already have all the terms on the left hand side, and it's easy to identify. A is equal to 3 over here, b out here is equal to 0 since there is no y term, so obviously the coefficient of y must be 0, and c, the constant term, is equal to plus 2. Moving to the seventh part. Seventh part is y minus 2 is equal to 0. Again, here all the terms are already on the left side of the equation, so we don't need to worry about that. A out here is 0 since there is no x term, so coefficient of x must be 0. B is equal to 1, the coefficient of y is plus 1, and the constant term c is equal to minus 2. Moving to the final part of the exercise, we have the equation 5 is equal to 2x. Now I can move everything to one side and I get 5 minus 2x is equal to 0. Here I can rewrite this as minus 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, and this gives me the coefficient of x is equal to minus 2, so a will be minus 2. There is no y term, so b is equal to 0, c is equal to plus 5. And that completes question number 2 as well as the entire exercise 4.1. Like I said, a fairly simple exercise just to get a flavor of what linear equations in two variables is all about. Watch out for the next video for the following exercises. Do leave a comment or do leave me a note on my email ID mentioned in the description in case of any questions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.